Imagine being a young boy. One day, your family makes a decision that will change your life forever. No medicine, no anesthesia, no way back. A single operation would determine your future. If you survived, you could enter the Forbidden City, serve the Emperor, and perhaps rise to incredible power. If you didn't, history would never remember your name. This is the story of one of the most brutal traditions in Imperial China, the operation that created eunuchs. To many people today, becoming a eunuch sounds unimaginable. Why would anyone willingly choose such a life? For most, it wasn't really a choice. Many came from poor families. Some parents hoped palace service would provide food, shelter, and a better future. Others were punished by the government and forced into castration. Some even volunteered as adults, believing the palace offered opportunities unavailable anywhere else. Although eunuchs could never have children, a successful career inside the palace could bring wealth, influence, and social status. For families trapped in poverty, it was a gamble worth taking. The operation itself was terrifying. Historical accounts describe a simple room, a wooden bed, and a man who specialized in performing the procedure. There were no modern hospitals, no antibiotics, no anesthesia as we know it today. The patient was restrained to prevent movement. The entire external genitalia were removed in a single operation. Afterward, a small tube was inserted to keep the urinary passage open while the wound healed. The first few days were the most dangerous. Infection, bleeding, and dehydration claimed many lives. Even those who survived often suffered lifelong physical pain. The removed organs were carefully preserved. According to tradition, many eunuchs hoped to be buried with them, believing their bodies should be complete in the afterlife. Surviving the operation was only the beginning. A eunuch entering the imperial palace started at the bottom. Most cleaned rooms, delivered messages, carried supplies, or performed routine chores. Life inside the palace followed strict rules. Every movement was watched. Every mistake could bring severe punishment. Yet the palace was also a place of opportunity. Because eunuchs lived close to the emperor and the imperial family, they had access that even powerful officials did not. Most remained anonymous servants, but a few rose to extraordinary influence. Some advised emperors. Some controlled palace finances. Others commanded intelligence networks or shaped imperial decisions. Names like Zhao Gao, Wei Zhongxian, and Li Lianying became symbols of the immense power a eunuch could wield. Power came at a terrible personal cost. Eunuchs were separated from ordinary society. Marriage and fatherhood were impossible. Many experienced chronic health problems after the operation. They often faced ridicule and discrimination outside the palace. Inside the court, they lived under constant political pressure. One wrong decision could lead to imprisonment or execution. Even the most powerful eunuch could fall overnight. The palace offered wealth and influence, but it rarely offered freedom. If the cost was so high, why did emperors continue using eunuchs for thousands of years? The answer was trust. A eunuch could not establish a biological family that might compete for the throne. Emperors believed this made them safer servants than powerful nobles or ambitious generals. Ironically, history showed that wasn't always true. Some eunuchs became among the most influential figures in Chinese history. Several even helped shape the rise or fall of entire dynasties. The very system designed to protect imperial power sometimes created new dangers. Today, the era of imperial eunuchs has long disappeared, but their stories remain some of the most fascinating chapters in Chinese history. Behind every famous eunuch was a life forever changed by a single operation. An operation that brought unimaginable pain, unexpected opportunity, and a place in history. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to China Untold Stories. Every week, we uncover the hidden stories behind China's emperors, warriors, philosophers, rebels, and ordinary people. One story at a time.